Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. We're dressed to work this morning. We are going to get more wood chips to go in the garden. We're about 1/3 through, so it's a lot of dirty work. Last night, well, late in the afternoon, we decided to stop because it started raining a little bit. We were as filthy could be. We both had to go straight in the shower. I mean, it was just unbelievable how dirty we got. But anyway, so today, got on the work clothes and we're going to do it. So, in order to have a lot of energy, and by the way, we had a lot yesterday, the chickpeas really carry you. So this morning, we're going to do chickpeas and cream of wheat and oatmeal, carrots, the coconut pulp, of course dates to sweeten, and I'm using I'm using 5 cubes of the Valencia orange juice this morning, and we are going to use the little, I call them almond balls, because they're they're really almond butter that I froze. Alright, so, and of course we've got the cubes somewhat thawed out, cream of wheat and oatmeal, and then this is what the cube looks like. That's the chickpeas, which I just mashed up with a potato masher after I cooked them, and then put them in the ice trays. Real simple. And you absolutely cannot taste those chickpeas in the smoothie. I'm going to use bananas. I've already scraped some of the stuff off where it turned dark. I'm never doing bananas like this again. I'm going to just do them, freeze them in the peeling. That's it. Alright, so we've got our greens in this morning, and I went ahead and used a bunch more of the baby lettuce and I don't know, all kinds of stuff in there. And we're still using the 2 cubes of kale, which is partially thawed out. So we're going to use that, and I'm using the extra orange this morning to try to kill the taste, and of course we'll have peanut butter. So here go the almonds. And then this is the cream of wheat and oatmeal. There are 4 cubes there. And the chickpeas. And the rest of it, I'm going to have to use a spatula to get it in. Yeah, this really carried us yesterday and gave us tons of energy. And again, I use those dates to sweeten so I don't have to use any sugar. I mean, I'm not above using sugar, but if I can get sweetness without it, I like that. Alright, so that's that. And then the bananas. And so this morning I'm using hot water, really, to help thaw things out. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the peanut butter. Might as well. I'm not going to use much. That's probably 2 tablespoons this morning. And I like to get that down in the middle if I can, so it doesn't get all on the sides of the Vitamix. Yeah, it makes it a little harder to clean. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a whole cup. This is hot water. Alright, I'll cut it off while I grind this up. We'll be right back. Alright, I ground this up in the Vitamix for about 45 seconds this morning. And I think it's pretty well thawed out. Now, the stuff was only partially frozen, so that helped. And let's see, we have got about 43 ounces this morning. Alright, and I have already tasted of it. It's definitely sweet enough. Yeah, it works out perfect this morning. No overage. Alright. There it is. See how I've already tasted of it, but very good, plenty sweet. I think I taste oranges this morning. Cannot taste the greens at all. Okay, so last night I took my vacuum cleaner apart because the motor for the brush part on the bottom stopped working. What I did was, I'll blame this on Mr. Bucky, he left his tennis shoes in the floor, and I was just vacuuming out in the middle of the floor, and I got a little too close to the little shoestring and sucked it up in there. And of course I pulled it back out, and the brush little part of the vacuum cleaner kept working. And then after I vacuumed, well, it stopped working. And I'm like, okay, what is going on here? So last night I took the thing apart to see if maybe the belt was messed up or something. So I took it all apart. On the bottom part of it, the belt was fine, the thing turns fine. Don't know what's wrong, but I hope I didn't burn up my little motor down there. So at some point today, after we get through all this, getting all the wood chips and everything, I'm going to probably take the top part of it apart. Not that I know anything about vacuum cleaners, but maybe there's a little connection that's not there or something. I'm also going to look it up online, because this is the older Bissell vacuum cleaner, the big one, the one that's so hard to push because it's so heavy. But the little vacuum cleaner is up in Mountain Rest, and I sure don't want to have to buy another vacuum cleaner. So I'm going to see what I can do. I don't, the thing must be 10, 12 years old, I don't even know. But the suction is still great on it, and you can still use the suction, you know, with the long wand attachment and vacuum bare floors with it, no problem. You can actually vacuum the carpet with it. But I would really like to have my brush roller thing working, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to take that apart later today and see if I see anything. You know, it might just be something slipped off, I don't know. But anyway, alright, so we're going to be doing the wood chips and see how much we can get done. It's actually drizzling rain outside, but that's not going to hurt us. It'll just make us dirty, really dirty again. Alright, so we will see y'all. I thought I would do a little video once we finish doing the garden. I'm so glad about that, because that means no grass growing up in between the rows. Plus it will add nutrients to the garden for whoever buys this house later. That's what it'll do. Alright, so we will see y'all next time. Alright, I wanted to put this just on the end of the video. Of course took this whole section apart down here, and the vacuum cleaner is working now. I think it might have been this little belt right here was just kind of off a little bit or something. I don't know. But anyway, I cleaned it all out and put it back together, and watch this. Yeah, it's working, so I am so happy about that. Don't have to do anything else to it. I do think that little belt was just kind of off a little bit. I just didn't notice that when I took it apart down there. I had about 9 screws that I had to take off underneath, and they had that star type screw, so I had to go get one of those Allen wrenches down at the hardware store. So it cost me $1.65 to fix the vacuum cleaner. Alright, we will see y'all next time.